Taylor. So, hey, I'm just gonna do a quick little live stream. I had to get away from I've been watching streams this evening after my friend left. I really haven't been on YouTube for the last couple of days for many reasons. Just struggling myself with my own life, and so I can't handle all the whatever on YouTube. When I'm struggling myself, I'm struggling just to get up in the mornings, and it's hard. So I don't even know if anyone's ever gonna come in this live stream, and that's okay. I know a lot of people are live right now, and there's a lot of big channels that are live right now. So I'm sorry I haven't really been on lately. I don't think anyone really cares, honestly. But I just thought I'd apologize to those who actually do enjoy watching my stream. And like I said, I've been absent for many reasons. I really haven't had the energy to live stream when I've been struggling so much. It's just a struggle to get out of bed. I've just been exhausted. I might be losing hours at work, which I know isn't really that big of a deal, but for me it kind of is when you're taking off almost, I think it's like I'm taking off like 12 days next month, and that's a lot of money. And so I've just been really stressed, and I just really haven't wanted to be on YouTube because there's not a whole lot to talk about except for negative stuff. And I've been trying to just stay positive, and I've been having a lot of not demonic, but a lot of attacks from Satan with this trip that I'm going on, that, hey, you're not going to raise the money. Why are you even trying? You've had to put in more than half of the trip money alone, and you haven't even reached your goal of the other half, which the other half I'm trusting that God will provide for me. So I hey Michael, hope you're doing well. But anyway, so I've just been really struggling with that too, because I felt like, I sent out a lot of letters to family members, and I know that this is the second trip that I've gone on, and I haven't really reached out to all those people. And so I feel like this next trip I'm probably just gonna do it alone and just pay all out of pocket. Because the first time I did have church help, and my parents are willing to help again, and my grandparents, and I'm going to talk at my grandparents' church, and hopefully they'll be willing to help a little bit. But it's just hard asking people for money because, like, I really want to continue to go down to Haiti, but it's a lot of money to be going, and I'm hoping to go like I'll be going in May, so June, July, August, September. So I'm hoping to go in another 4 or 5 months, maybe in September or October. I was thinking about just cutting it down to 2 times a year, and then maybe I do want to go back to Mexico too. So it's just so many things right now, guys, that I've been trying to keep from everybody, because I try to keep this like positive persona around everybody. That I don't want to be like negative on all my streams, because I've gotten a couple comments like, well, if you'd be more positive and just butt out of stuff, that you'll be happier. And that is true to a point, but I do have the free right of speech in America to say how I feel. And yes, I do have a lot of happy streams, and yes, recently I've struggled with taking my medicine every single day. And so I know that has something to do with it, and just the stuff that's been going on. But I know that I have a trip to look forward to, and no matter how many plans that Satan's going to try to use, like whether it be sickness or just, discouraging me that I'm not getting the money for this trip. So right now I paid for the home plane ticket by myself, and I have to raise $600. That includes my in-country fees, which is $525. Hey, Sapphire, how are you? So I have to raise $525 for my in-country fees, and then plus it costs $10 to get into the country. They like collect a $10 bill from you when you get in there, and then so that's That's $5.35. Plus, it's going to be about $10 for a meal at the airport in Haiti because I can't use my debit card. And then the rest of the money would go towards, so that's $5.45. So then like $55 for like meals and such for me. Obviously it's not going to be that much, but for meals and spending, if I just choose to buy anything down there and stuff. So I'm hoping that I can get $600, and I have raised $470, so I'm still $130 away from my goal. And we're having a garage sale, and so my family is tithing 10% of what they make at the garage sale as well. And so I have faith that, and no, I'm not asking for money from anybody on YouTube because that's just a whole can of worms. I totally thought about making a GoFundMe for my friends and family, but I know that GoFundMe takes money, and I haven't even said anything to anyone on here because then you get called an e-beggar. So I was like, there's no point, honestly. Oh, that's awesome. I was actually in Mexico for 11 months, and then now this will be my 11 months in a week in Mexico, and then this will be 2 weeks in Haiti after I come back. So I've almost done a year of missions. 1 year of my life. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Yeah, man. That's sweet. Yeah, I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if I'll ever hit 1,000 subscribers. I do have PayPal. The last time I tried, somebody gave me money, then they were manipulating me into, talking to them and saying, well, if you should talk to me, considering the fact that I gave you money to go on your trip. And then it's a whole mess that I'm not even going to go into because they're going to be like, you're talking shit about me. No, I'm not. And you know who you are if you're watching. Probably. Or you'll watch later. I know you watch my videos still, honey. You still want to be relevant. And you're being relevant. But anyway, so I still have $130 left to raise. And so I've been sending out support letters to family and friends. And I thought about church people, but I felt like they already kind of helped me with my first trip. So I feel weird asking again. And I know that who was it? It was one of my friends who went on the last trip who might be going on this trip with me again, who went on the trip that I went on. So this would be her third trip. She went on the one with me in November. But anyway, she said that she's talked to people and they say that they don't feel like it's eBay or like you're begging for money or, like sounding like, give me your, like, can I have money? Like, however you say that word, I can't even think of it. It's just a way of knowing what you're doing and if they're willing and able to give, that they give. But I guess it's always been really hard for me to understand, not even understand that, but grasp that, because I always felt like, you're kind of begging, honestly. I don't know. I just feel like like you're asking them for money, and I don't know. That's just weird for me. Like I've always kind of done it on my own up to this point. I mean, yes, like when I was in the missions field, I did have my parents help, but I paid for my entire discipleship training school that I went through, which is 5 months of training or 4 months of training and 2 months of outreach. I think it's a 6-month program. No, it's 3 months of training and 2 months of outreach. So I paid for 5 months worth of trips. Would not let me. And I want to ask for my. Let's see if this works now. But there is one person that I do want to talk about, and I'm going to do like a telethon for little Rosie. She is a YouTuber who is. I don't have a lot of subscribers. I mean, I do, But even if people could give like $1, all of my subscribers give $1. You know how much that would be? That would be like over $400. That would be, or like almost 400 and, I think I'm at like 428 subscribers right now. If everybody just paid $1, look for change in your cushions and look in your pockets and your clothes and under your bed and in your piggy banks, and $1. If everyone gave $1, that would be like over almost $450. That would, I don't know how much treatment is, but I need to get the details. So I'm hoping and praying to be able to do a stream for her coming up soon. I've been donating. I'm not going to say how much because it doesn't matter. But yes, yeah, man, it is. So even $1, Sapphire, would help. I know it's, it would mean the world to her, and I've been donating, and I'm going to continue to donate. I don't have a lot to give, but I give whatever I can. And that's hard because I can't imagine struggling with that and just struggling to get the money that I need. And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, and that's kind of why I put the title as a title. I'm going to have to edit it because I didn't really talk about it for very long, but that is something that I'm going to do. Hey, Derek, how are you? So I am planning on doing a live stream for that soon. I know that, I may not raise anything for her, but it's just the fact that I tried. And, I'd like to try to, I don't, Michael. I need to, like I said, I need to do more research before I do this because I know that they did one the other day for her, and I like to try to collab with some other people to do it and try to get some other people involved if they're willing and able, and so maybe have more traffic come in. And even if people can donate $1, that would, like I said, be amazing. But I need to do a little bit more research and stuff, so that's going to be a little while before I do that. Maybe another week or so. But I would love to try to, I like to do that for her because I know that I had a sister that had cancer just recently, actually, or about a year and a half ago. My sister found out she had cancer, and luckily they were able to get it all at once. My mom had cancer, and she was told that she was like, there was a chance that she'd never have kids, and she had 4 kids, and then 1 through adoption. So, and 1 was miscarried. So I guess she had 5, because I still count my little sister that I had that passed, and then 1 through adoption. So, and then my dad had cancer as well, but it was just like skin cancer. My sister had skin cancer as well. Oh, that would be so cool. Yeah, that would be really cool. I guess I'm kind of hoping to stay on YouTube because I don't think because people don't know her outside of YouTube. So they wouldn't really, I don't know. I live in a small town. That's a really good idea, Sapphire. But I live in a really small town, and I just don't know if people would be willing to donate to something that they don't know anything about. Because anybody could claim, and I'm not. I think a lot of people have been hurt, and so they're very cautious about what they give their money to. I know that she has cancer. I'm not disputing that at all. But there are a lot of people that have been hurt and now are more cautious with their money and cautious about donating and who they donate to. I am as well, but I know that little B is, is in need, and I don't dispute that for even 1 second. I don't want people saying, oh, she doesn't believe her. No, I do. But after the whole D. Crenshaw thing that I, fell into, I am a little bit more cautious about my money. But yes, I have donated to Little B, and I will continue to donate to her. Really, that's so sad. Stage 3 multiple melanoma. So it is skin cancer that she has. Melanoma, right? That's skin cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss, Michael. Yeah, my dad had melanoma. My sister had melanoma. My dad had melanoma. My mom had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Oh my gosh. End stage? Oh my gosh. Welcome, Lori. Well, thank you for informing me. I guess I haven't really I've just kind of like I read her GoFundMe, but I can't I have so much going on right now that I haven't really I have well with my learning processing disorder, I have trouble processing it and storing it. And so I don't want to say it's like a memory issue, but I need to go back and um to you, Lori. Um Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sapphire. I'm sorry for your loss, Michael. Rosie's blood relative, I believe. So, Lori, if you would like to come on, I could, I, I will be doing another live stream soon, hopefully. Doing like a telethon for her, just giving her PayPal and kind of talking with her and having other people come on and stuff. And even if I can raise, um, Lori, I guess I don't really have that excuse, but I do have a learning processing disorder where I do process things, but I just have trouble like retaining them and with storing them in my brain and finding them later. And so but anyway, I do want to do this stream for little Rosie. So I need to plan it, and so I'm hoping to have like I call her Owen, like one win on Wendy and maybe anybody else that knows her, and even have her on too, and just talk and chat and laugh and have a good time. And and if anybody donates, great, and if they don't, I want a budget right now just with how much time I need to take off due to all these things. I just got a message today saying I have to take another day off, and I'm already taking off 8 days for this trip. I'm taking off this next Saturday off, plus these 2 days. So I'm taking off like 11 or 12 days, which I get is great because I have to take the day off before I go because just need the day to not be rushed and such, because then we have to be at the airport at 3:45 in the morning. Oh my gosh. And my flight doesn't, yeah, it's crazy. They want us there early because there's a team of 15, and a lot of the families have to, obviously the families have to fend for themselves and whatnot. But yeah, so you'll get to see a little bit. I might vlog a little bit, do a little bit of videos while I'm in the airports and such, but I don't know. It's just, I might do it like the night before and such, and then maybe do a little bit while I'm down there. I'm really not going to be on my phone when I'm down there because I was down there on social media a lot more than I feel like I needed to be. I felt like I had to like contact people back home, and it really was just being on Facebook, just checking my social media. And I did call my mom quite a few times, but I know that my mom knows that I was safe, and so I really didn't need to. So it was just kind of it was just unnecessary, and I could have spent a lot more time relationship building with those kids. And so that's what I plan to do this time, is just kind of only check, or the only time I'm going to check my phone is if I'm calling somebody who's not on the trip right now, because there's some people that I went on the first trip with that aren't going this time, and so I wanted to like Skype with them. But other than that, I'm going to just kind of like stay off social media and, maybe wish happy birthdays, because there is quite a few birthdays while I'm gone. But yeah, my hope is to only be using my phone for like pictures and videos, and just doing Snapchat filters with the kids, and trying to take more pictures, and oh gosh, I'll have to show you guys pictures, because I actually have this app where you can get pictures, and I think it's 45 or 50 prints for free. No, it's 85 prints well, then you only have to pay shipping on them, and it's really cool. I don't remember what it's called. Really, that's awesome. I do want to do one though. I know that I'd like to maybe even go on Ubers and be a part of that if I can't do my own, because I feel like I'm too small to make any. I know that anything will help, but I just feel free prints. Yes, that's what it's called. I just feel like I would be really disappointed if I didn't even raise anything. Like if I just did a stream and I didn't even I was the only one that donated, for instance. Like I would feel really stupid, like I wasted all this time. And I know that people, don't have like money floating around, but I don't know. So I need to think about it, and just kind of, I really do want to do it. I guess it's the fear of, what if I don't get anything at all? Then is it just a waste, or would she still appreciate it? And, yeah, right, Michael. It's really hot down there. So I'm looking forward to the sun. Sorry, ouch. I just shaved my legs with shaving cream, and I didn't put a lot of water on my, like, razor before, so I feel like I got a lot of razor burn. Ouch, it hurts really bad too. But yeah, so I'm going to try and plan that either before I go or after I come back. I know after I come back is like a long time away, and she might not. Yes, I love that. I love that app. So I'm going to, when I get back, I'm going to definitely, I'm gonna do my 85 prints with the pictures that I get when I'm down there. But I do want to try to do a couple of little short videos. They won't be live streams. They'll just be like recorded and then put them up on YouTube. And I'm not going to say exactly where I am, and well, I don't know. I just am very cautious now about where I am and telling where I am and stuff. And that's why you've never really heard the town that I live in, because of just, I don't know, people are doxing people, and people's houses, addresses are going out on the internet, and I have no reason that anybody would dox me or try to put my address out there. But I really have really bad anxiety, and just seeing it happen and thinking, oh, it could happen to me, that just scares me. So, I won't disclose where I am, but you'll know I'm in Haiti, because obviously, and if I say it, I'll have to like edit it out. But, and that's just for my own protection and stuff. It doesn't really matter. But people are crazy, and God only knows what people could do. Amen, Laura. Yes, that's so true. Guard your information. Even like what place I'm going through, I wish I could, freely disclose that information and not have to worry, but I just am erring on the side of way, way over dramatic caution because I don't really trust people. And it's not that I trust you guys, but it's just I don't really trust just with everything that's been going on lately, I just don't trust anything anymore. And I trust people, but I'm slowly trusting people. Like it's not a right away thing, if that makes sense. I can't believe I've been on for half an hour. Really, that's awesome. I don't know what the heck it is doing. Ooh, that's kind of cool. No, I don't like that one. That's kind of cool. Yep, that's definitely true. Trust is earned. There was one. There it is, where my hair is red. I like my red filter. It looks like a blondish red. Sometimes it looks like a red. I've actually thought about like keeping my hair this color. But I don't know what color that is. Does it even look like it's red, or does it look like it's yes, trust is earned. That's so cool. Yeah, I love Haiti. I want to continue to go down there. There's a lot of things that are hard for me, like that they only eat 2 meals a day, and I'm so used to eating 3, and so they do eat breakfast. And I think they eat like a dinner or like a lunch. I don't know. I haven't really, but I guess that was really, really hard for me because I'm so used to eating 3 meals a day. And so I felt like bad because we would eat 3 meals a day there. Strawberry blonde. No red. And I was just so used to like us eating 3 meals a day, but then like whatever leftovers we had, the kids would eat, and so I always felt bad, like, well, then why don't we just feed them 3 meals a day? But it's not in their culture to eat 3 big, huge, ginormous meal like us Americans do. And no offense, but we do, honestly. Some of us eat big meals, but I'm generalizing. But anyway, so there's a lot of things that I struggle with, and just the way that they live and the way that they've been abandoned, and yes, that's true, Sapphire. I do have a couple of mods. I have had to delete mods, but I really haven't had any need for mods anyway. Like I think I've had to block like 3 people, and one of them I just unblocked recently because it was Brother Adriel, or I don't know what his name is now. He comes in on the chat a lot. It was his brother who was like using his account and his picture and using his identity on an account and trolling people or whatever. So that was the only reason why I blocked him. And then there was like 2 trolls that actually came into my 2 or 3 trolls that came in. So I really haven't had a need for mods compared to most channels. But as I get bigger, as I grow, if I grow, I know I'll need a need for them. So I think I have like probably like way too many, like as in like 8 to 10 to 12. I'm not really sure. I haven't really checked. Yeah, Michael. I guess they're all good now. I asked him about it, and he said that he apologized for what happened, and I'm not going to go into detail because that's not my story to tell. But he apologized for it, and so I guess they're good now, and They don't even live in the same state anymore. But anyway, so they're good now. So I asked if I can unblock them and stuff. Oh my gosh, don't even start me on that person. Yeah, I know who they are. Yup. They blocked me from their chat because they got mad at me because I didn't stand up for them in a chat. Because I was away from my phone at the moment. Because sometimes I will, like, get in the shower and I'll put my phone on as loud as I can and just listen to the stream while I'm, like, taking a shower or brushing my teeth or getting ready for bed or because I'm falling asleep. And so sometimes I don't always, like, read the whole chat. And so she got mad because she saw that I was in the chat and I didn't stand up for her apparently because I was at my phone. So that's why I'm just not appreciating that person. And then getting mad at me because I didn't stand up for you because I don't sit by my phone 24/7 and I don't read every chat comment. Especially, I do hear, but on some of those live streams, like Shoot the Shit or the ones that I was on, like Shoot the Shits and some of the bigger channels, like they go by so fast. I just read like one or two comments and I barely can even like see the ones that I'm tagged in. It needs... Yeah, exactly. I got blocked because I was an ex-mod of somebody. And apparently I go on live streams of people that they don't like. So I think that's why I got blocked. Which is hilarious, but I'm not even going to go into that person because that's another can of worms that I'm not opening. Ever. That sucker is nailed shut. That's what I'm going to say about that. I sound like Forrest Gump. That's all I got to say about that. That's a good movie. Anyway, I'm going to probably have to go soon because it's like almost, well, it's not. It's like 14 minutes away from being 10:40. It's almost 11 o'clock. Oh, no, like 10:30. Nailed to the core, yes. What was I saying now? It's like almost, well, it's almost 10, it's 10:16 right now, and I need to get some sleep. Isn't that funny how if you ask a question, then you get blocked? Like, sorry, I'm curious, and sorry I have the right to ask questions. Like, I thought that was part of the Constitution. Guess not. I always say that when I get really defensive with family, and I'm like, I ask questions, they're like, why do you ask? And I was like, or they get all mad, and I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't know that we were a communist China. I get really sassy sometimes when I get pissed off. Sometimes I call people the B word because I've been called the B word so many times. It's almost like a compliment to me now. But anyway, it's crazy, guys. I guess not. I don't work, luckily. But, I'm excited. I don't work. I get a 2-day break. But that's because I asked for Saturday off. So not this Saturday, but next Saturday off. So I'm like getting like no hours. And then they scheduled me for a Sunday, which they scheduled me for today, and I never work Sundays because I have church. So, yeah. That's what. Oh, I'm sorry, Sapphire. I use the C word, which isn't really that bad of a word, but I use the C word because somebody I used to talk to used the C word all the time, and so now I say the C word. Or the SH word. I use the SH word probably more. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sapphire. Prayers for your friend, honey. Yes, we're praying for your friend. Oh, that's terrible. I hate hospitals. I'm not going to make it about me, but I hate hospitals, and there's so many reasons why. And if you guys want to know why, I will tell you. But hospitals scare me. Even if it's like to have a child, it still scares me. Oh, we'll have to check her out then. Definitely. Oh, I can't believe I have 6 people watching and I only have 1, 2, 3 people. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think I only have 3 people, so I have some lurkers. Hi to all my lurkers. You guys are awesome. I know that a lot of people, I guess I always got mad when I had so many lurkers and nobody in chat. It just I don't know, frustrated me, but I have to understand that some people don't like talking in the chat. But I always feel like the lurkers are the trolls that don't like me and tend to dislike my videos for no reason. Really? I wish I would be that knowledgeable about medicine and all that good stuff. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go to bed because I've been on for 42. Well, it's probably only going to be it's only going to be 40 minutes or 39 minutes by the time it comes down to it, because I literally had well, by the time I get off, because I say 5-minute goodbyes, plus I was offline for probably 5 minutes or so. So yeah, which stinks. Hi, Irish. I know you're lurking. That's a good point, Michael. It's probably Kirsty and Irish that are lurking. Kirsty usually says hi, though. That's funny. Good night, Lori. I'm definitely gonna support you. I was almost about to say the other S word that we're not allowed to use anymore, because I would like to get monetized if I ever decide to. If I ever do get 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if we're allowed to use the word subscribe anymore, so I just have been avoiding it. But just in case, I do want to get monetized, which I think when pigs fly and I become president, will I be monetized? Yup. Amen, Sapphire. Keep on lurking, guys. I love the lurkers. Mwah. Let's do it again. That was gross. That was a hairy kiss. Thank you to all that lurked too. But sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes lurking people make me anxious, because then I feel like they're trolls that just give me a thumbs down. even though I know that they have to watch for it counts as a view, even though they put a thumbs down. Anyway, I'm not going to say that because then I'm going to get a tons of thumbs down if I say anything about it. Because they know it upsets me. Anyway, see, I told you, like, it's been, like, almost 3 minutes since I said I was going to say goodbye, and I haven't even said goodbye yet, so, see, this is what happens. But I have to help, start pricing my garage sale stuff. I'm going to have to definitely check you out, Lori D. I hope you come back as well, too, please. I'm going to check the replay out, and I'm going to make sure that I am supporting your channel. Ouch, I need to go deal with this oh gosh, I hate shaving. This is why I don't shave my legs, is because then every time I do, the cream that I use, like, hurts, and it either burns, like it burns right now, or my skin gets really dry. And then I get razor burn, or it just burns from the cream, because I think I might be allergic to the cream. But anyway, so I do plan on trying to do this stream for little Rosie. It just really is just going to depend on if I can get enough, time to do it. And try to get some more people involved with it too. Ooh. Do you think that aloe vera, that after sun lotion, it's like aloe vera, like it's like a green like gel, but it's like in a pump? Do you think that would work, or would that make it burn more? I think I did put that on last time I shaved with that cream. So I guess I'm going to have to return that shaving cream. I had never used shaving cream. I just do it when I'm in the shower, but I decided to do it before I took my shower because I was listening to a live stream, and I love that painting. It makes me so happy. See, I told you, it's probably gonna be like, well, it's like almost like it's called after, oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Sorry. After sun gel. I don't think I have any coconut oil. And I think everybody's sleeping. AKA my grandparents, not my little dog. So, yeah. I think that I couldn't find any. Anyway, I'm going to get off before I sit on here for another 3 minutes to make 8 minutes, since I said I was going to get off, because I must be really bad. I must suck at goodbyes. So, anyway, guys, I will see you guys in my video tomorrow. I think I'm going to try to do one at least every day or every other day. Just depends. So, hopefully I can get this itching and burning to stop, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed night. And, Sapphire, I think I am supporting your channel, but if not, if you're not supporting mine, please go and subscribe and put the bells, so you can, make sure you, know when I'm going live. Same with you, Lori D, and I really appreciate it, and I'll do the same for you. Even if you don't I always do the bell, even if they don't do videos. But anyway, just in case you ever do. So anyway, I love you guys, and I'm back, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I suck at goodbyes. But hey, I made it under the 8-minute mark. 8-minute goodbye. Bye, guys.